wrong.
Yeah, I learned so much from my mistakes, right? And I remember at one point getting the idea that I would never be old enough to make all of the mistakes that I needed to make to learn everything I needed to learn. And that's when I started asking for help. That's when I started asking people how to do things, because I realized that I couldn't continue just going in head first trying to figure it out, because I didn't have enough time to do that.
How did you ask for help?
It's still not necessarily easy. I do have what I call my three best friends. I've got my three best friends in my life. And so my first one is actually my best friend from junior high school.
Okay.
So I've known Bob since he was 13 and I was 14.
Good old Bob. I like him.
But you would love him. You would
like
absolutely love him. I just spent the last 2 mornings with him walking when I was visiting my mom in Cleveland. So that was wonderful. And then I have my best friend from the East Coast, who is Gail. Okay. And Gail's 10 years older than I am. And whenever she says something wise, I will always say, "How do you know that? You're so smart." And she'll say, "In the 10 years you haven't lived yet." Yeah. And then my third was my first long-term partner, Diana. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And she had it together so much earlier than I ever did. Yeah. But I think going to any of those three, or I have a favorite aunt. Okay, I have 2 favorite aunts, but I pit them against each other. So we'll just pretend I have one. Oh yeah, they're
so
still.
We should tread lightly on who's the favorite or not, right?
Well, we don't have to tread lightly, because it really right now it's Jackie, because she'll come visit me. But then Dot actually sent me Povatitsa for Easter.
What now?
Povatitsa, it's Strawberry Hill Company here in Kansas City.
I haven't been yet. I've seen
the Polish dessert. Yeah, so we grew up Polish. So I took a photo of it and I sent it to Jackie, and I said, "I think Dot has to be my favorite aunt now." And she got it in the mail the next day, and she said, "I think Dot is the favorite aunt now." Yeah, so they know. But just asking for advice, or just calling and saying,
he snores. FYI, our dogs snore, especially Luca. He just snores. He's a snorer.
He's cute.
They're obviously loving you.
Yeah, no, this is wonderful. This is absolutely heaven. So
you have your people, your collective, your tribe, your group to listen. I'm thinking about this pivot, or I have something coming up, or the core of my stomach. All these things are coming up. The gut, and you're my people. You're the ones I can. Yeah.
And the way you say that is really interesting, because it kind of goes back to that idea of being heard and understood. Yeah. I think our tribe are the ones who do hear and understand us, which is why we're willing to go to them. And we don't always go for advice. We go to be human and to still be loved, even though we're imperfect.
Yeah. As our flawed self. And I know when a few days ago, or whenever you and I talked, I brought up, and you mentioned earlier, perfection. And these are the people we don't have to be perfect with. Right. These are the individuals that they see our flaws like miles away. Yeah. And they love us unconditionally through them. It's like, because they see the heart and they see the core of it.
Absolutely. Yeah. And so listening, most people say that we listen with our ears, but I like to say we hear with our ears, we listen with our brain, and we listen with our heart. Yeah. So we know who our tribe is.
Yeah.